enough to sell. So kind of you to offer. But take Gidea's eldest son with you, yes? He returned home recently from moons nowhere, and now he lies about like a slug. Find the lazy Kajit in the cave up the hill, just north of the farm. It's about time Gidea's layabout son helped around here. He may be clever, yes, but when it comes to farm,
job for the devil.
you would never. He is the old. It is. No.
Zargo found a new farmhand.
You must have been drawn by the scent of my rising dough. And don't be shy about staring at Rigert's muscles as he stirs. Did you bring the honey flowers? If there's one thing Rigert knows about the cats, they love their sweets. Nonsense! Rigert's belly doesn't care if meat or meat is swallowed first. So why should the mixing bowl be any different, huh? Rigert has gone far in life by treating every situation like he treats his belly. Give Rigert the flowers and he will add them. I saw Asaldak, the famous Kajit sweet maker by the Maryvale Farms fountain. Ask him to try my sweet bread. His endorsement will change the Kajiti belief that Nords only eat frozen potatoes and inspire a pastry-based esteem between...
Asaldak understands why you would want to approach him, but he only signs autographs at special events, and he only talks to his admirers at dinner. Actually, he never talks to his admirers. Asaldak was once invited to Skyrim to try their so-called delicacies, but declined due to a disdain for cold weather, and bad food, and Nords in general. Asaldak will try this Nord sweetbread for a laugh. Tell him Asaldak will be there shortly. This Nord better be finished with his cooking by the time Asaldak arrives. Asaldak does not like to be kept waiting. Because, unlike you, I spent time mastering my craft instead of asking stupid questions. Asaldak redefined food in Elsewhere. He was personal chef to the mayor. He has prepared food for many slobbering Nords, but has never seen one cook anything edible.
Back to Rigert.
Rigert's sweetbread turned out better than expected. It's perfectly brown and tough. Everything should be tough. Our teeth can't grow stronger if we don't challenge them with unyielding treats. When Rigert was a baby, his mother had him suck on rocks to comfort his sore gums. Now his bite is strong enough to snap a bristleback's tusk.
Oh my god. Back again.
It's an honor to meet you, Asaldak. On behalf of Yoren Skull King, please.
Yeah.
get anything.
Could you please stop stomping around like that? My head is
Nice,
pounding enough as
pussy.
it is. Sure as bones. We never should have eaten those sugar cakes. Rachin sugar cakes. Our manager, Bacargo, tried to warn us about them, but what kind of band would we be if we paid attention to warnings? Ah, Rigot. The last time I felt this bad was when I tried to beat him in a mead drinking contest. We don't want to let him down, but we can hardly stand, let alone give a performance worthy of the Screaming Mammoths. He needs someone to play, but that someone doesn't need to be the Screaming Mammoths. Take our instruments and sing the song yourself. That cat will never know the difference. There's a lute and a drum in this chest.
So now what? But that's a frost. Doesn't do much damage that, but I don't need it to do damage. Because I'm a mage. Do enough damage. Weapons. Weapons are just to charge my magic. What we do need is to get to the shop. Poachers. pseudo attack. Why's that keep disappearing? Not lagging at all,
You found one of my master's treasures. He's always interested in reclaiming what is rightfully his. Really? You look surprisingly sane for someone who's touched all 3 bottles. You must be incredibly resistant to it. Well, it's none of my business. I cannot thank you enough. My master will be very pleased. I hope you didn't run into any trouble. Just one. The last person who returned these bottles found them under a pile of corpses. He was so affected by the wine that he purportedly spent the rest of his existence atop that mass of bodies. Fortunately, you seem to be immune to the curse. My master is a connoisseur of cursed collectibles. Wine, jewelry, paintings, people. Here is your reward. If you find more cursed items, please bring them here. I still hope. Thank you again for returning my master's wine. If someone brings me the rest of his cursed collectibles, he might finally let me leave this place. I stole a cursed book from my master, and was punished by being trapped in this exact place, waiting to receive other stolen items. I've stared at this same wall of rocks for years, dreaming of using my legs again, if only to jump from this cliff. Never say his name, stranger. His name is more horrible than any curse.
What else is here?
Something you need, stranger? Well, wouldn't you know it, the keg does in fact belong to me. That right there is the finest sample of sweet rot meth brew ever made. Well, truthfully, it's the only sample of sweet rot meth brew ever made. My own invention, if you can believe it. You see, the Kajit aren't typically fond of rot meth. I think the rancid meat smell is what turns them off. That's why I added plenty of moon sugar to my brew. It's sure to be a hit now. The keg must have dropped out of our wagon.
Sounds like a nice
which is a
boy.
bit odd, given that my husband should have been sitting right by it. Oh well, no harm done. And here's a reward for your troubles. Not sure what we would do if we lost this beauty.
Thank you.
Dearest, come look at this. A stranger found my rot meth keg on the side of the road. Can you believe it?
Oh, look at that. Must have fallen right off the wagon. How lucky someone found it.
And it should be nice and fermented by now. You can finally test it.
Of course. Let me just drink this. Oh, so delicious brew.
How does it taste?
Gotta see what the effect is.
Huh. Looks like I'll need to tweak the recipe a bit. Seems like I've quite a bit of work ahead of me. Of course not. It's obvious now that the poor dear can't handle his rot meth. Well, your loss. Seems like of course not. That's what I...
Oh well. We'll go over here because there's a goods man as well. I'll steal this, excuse me. I think that's what I was doing last night.
I'm hearing troubling rumors about Ashen Scar. Undead, mainly. I guess I can mark visiting there off my list.
Ah, yes. The stories
Stop
of a
lagging.
plague.
You haven't heard that a necromancer is trying to stop the undead. I would not be surprised if you haven't. Because why would a necromancer try to stop undead?
More likely a necromancer seeks to control the undead. Yes.
And why does it say
This one seems
the lodge is
where
outside?
spring from, most assuredly.
Steal the Gulp Ledger relay. Does that mean there's a cellar in here? There ain't nothing here. What the hell? I hate it when it does this. This is stupid. What the fuck am I supposed to fucking do?
Do you find me attractive?
There's the ledger. Got that. Now what? This is lagging that bad, you know. I'm gonna have to end this stream. clear on the watches.
You cut a striking figure, Walker. Then the king of thieves was watching over you. Ah, let's see. Yes, this will do. Yes. Fine offerings for a...
Teeth, God pants.
Do not forget yourself when dividing spoils, or Rajin will think you a fool.
To go to the shop, I think. We'll get rid of this stuff.
You, then the king? Of course, thick one. This one does not need a temple to bend his god's ear. He will gladly ask for Rajin's favor on your behalf for a humble offering. Or perhaps you wish to hear a sermon. This one can provide objects of faith as well. Come closer, Walker. And this one will regale you with a tale of Rajin. Just so. On this night, they stretched through the lunar lattice and led the thief toward the faint glimmer of the stars. Except the dancing lights were not the stars, but twilight. This one saw nothing. Though the wind in these canyons can play tricks. Now, where was I? He waited, patient, risky, perceptive. Seeing now that the thief was one of all three princesses, knowing she was his slave, and Morse sleep what there? Just so. I bless you!
He's a rip-off.
Of course, thick one. This one.
He's a fucking just a rip-off. Made him spent loads of money and no effect, so now you know. Don't bother with that crap. Going around in circles as well. Why did you just take that when you know you need to go to the shop? weapon glyph. Do you not have any? Well, that's bullshit because I've got a weapon glyph that does lightning. You are a liar. That's it. It's a handed weapon. What a rip.
Cannot defend himself.
You do not look like a robber, so Raz would appreciate it if you kept your voice down. I need a moment to clear my head. Say, why have you barged into Raz's den unannounced? She would trust Raz with such a task? That does not sound like Mother. Unless she just wants to get Raz out of this cave. No, don't answer that. Well, anything is better than farm work, yes? Raz will be happy to help. Mizum has wanted to get his paws on Sweetwater for years. If Mother can't keep the farm operating, Mizum can buy it and gain control of the valley's moon sugar cane. At last! Something here that's worthy of Raz's attention. Mizum's farm occupies this. You, Roxar, it's not. Mizum?
I don't know how we're gonna get to that dragon. Okay. fire! The fucking stash, you laggy bastard! Gotcha. That's it, we're full. How far is this quest? Oh, we're there. Nothing around us. So what I'm thinking is, let's go to Riverhole. The thing is, there's no left-in way shrine. Got it. shop first. There's a shop here. I know there's a fucking shop here. Let's just go to the pub.
You and I need to speak now.
Before we speak to you, I want to sell so much stuff.
Music is the...
Before I do that, let's make sure we got all the good stuff on that we need. We sure do need some weapons. Looks like we're safe to sell everything.
Watch out for Kajit.
And then shoes gone. I think you just gotta sell those. They're ingredients for crafting. I haven't eaten a white cat yet, or one of them. Alchemy and furniture. So don't need any of those yet. They can go for deconstructing. Because we're not actually using hand weapons. They're worthless, we don't need to fill things like that. Ah, it's an oddity treasure time. I wonder if we can cash that in. Battle axe frost, don't use them. Dog walker shoes, steal more. Just do the viper. Well, enough grips. They're penetrable, they're good to put in the bank to learn the trait off. So I'll probably put that in the bank. Oh, I got an Undertaker's ring there. We can have 5-part set. We've actually got 4 of those as well. The lower level ring's better. we've got this full set, we get these benefits. On that one, we get the magica benefit. So really we need crafty elfeat's feet, crafty elfeat's legs, crafty elfeat's hands. Need 2 of any of these. And 1 of Undertaker. Oh no, we don't need any more Undertaker. But we need 2 more elfeats. Either hands, legs, feet. Elfeat. Then we get 2 full sets that we've got on.
I accept.
Fair enough. Okay. Treasure maps. What's our inventory now? Still got 69. Oh, I know, because we need to go to the bank. Now we can talk to this geezer.
I must admit, you and Thunderboots make quite the charm.
That's
And
Nightingale
watching you
armor.
both play at being investigator, Quiet's been sleek entertainment, truly. But now you tread upon sand that are best left undisturbed. Take it as a friendly warning. I hear that you seek Ishu's daughter, yes? I find that very funny. After all, everyone in Riverhold knows that she left town many years ago. Then Ishu has become senile in his old age. I speak truthfully. He had 1 daughter, and she is gone. Has been gone for many years. Tell me.
Misael thought about joining the Order of the Sun Kaj when he was a younger Kajit. But all those rules the adepts must follow, who has the...
What a row! Let me out of that place. Bank. Fat bank?
Only the finest wares here.
Curator. I'm gonna try and go there actually. Maybe he wants that piece I've got. Why am I stuck on that?
We don't have a choice, Izanji.
And what? You expect us to just stroll into an Akaviri crypt? Be reasonable.
Well, if we don't recover those mural pieces, who will? Welcome to the House of Histories. You'll find no grander collection of curiosities and memorabilia in all of Elsewhere. I would offer you a tour, but we're currently investigating a most unfortunate theft. An ancient mural called the Ridana di Renada, otherwise known as the Song of Kingdoms. Yes, into exactly 16 pieces. My brother and I found and restored each and every one. Thank you for offering to help. Oddly enough, the thief did leave a note mentioning a grave of snake men. I suspect it refers to the Tomb of the Serpents, an old Akaviri crypt. Hope? Yes, it is. But that clue is all we have. He was a renowned thief. Many moons ago, when Rajin was still but a thief and not yet a god, he met a beautiful soldier named Captain Nasuna. He was captivated by Nasuna guarded a merchant's estate. 5 times Rajin entered this estate, stealing an item and hiding it elsewhere. He left clues behind for the captain, daring her to recover what he stole. And each time she prevailed, for she was his clever. Rajin was proving himself. By stealing these items, he showed his cunning. By hiding them away, he showed his honor. By leaving clues, he showed his respect. And it worked. Nasuna was won over and agreed to be his lover. As I've said, many thieves wish to emulate the great Rajin. Leaving clues at the scene of the crime is one way to demonstrate.
Okay. Search them. Search them on that side. Thought I'd just play something. Search the tomb of the serpents above.
Have you met the new investigator in town? Music Thunderboots, he calls himself.
I didn't really expect anyone to help a Legion widow out here. The Kajit don't have much love for the Empire these days. Besides, they've got enough of their own problems. Dragons and usurpers and undead. This whole world's coming apart. I'm going to make a small memorial shrine over my hearth. If I still have a hearth. I won't know until there's a break in the fighting long enough that I can get home.
It's upstairs. Where's the stairs? tell you what, we'll read all these bookcases, eh?
The stars unfold before me now.
Let's just quick get out of here. Sounds like Symmetra singing a song.
Bright moons look over us today, Walker.
It's the
Tajiri has
McCree
just
cat.
settled down for a round of gambling. While music distracts her, you can sneak into her home and search for another clue. It's just a bit north of the tavern. Forgive this one if he's skeptical. Even if this stranger spoke truly, why then would issue higher music? Why would Tajiri have written that note? Why would we find a gold necklace in the smuggler's camp? Then perhaps this stranger simply wishes to confuse us. Throw us off the scent. Besides, we cannot stop now. Not when an innocent young lady may still be at risk. Let us investigate Tajiri before she retires for the night.